don't show up, the webcam doesn't show up, then you know what? I'm gonna say, all right, I have your notification, got my notification. All right, let me just see if the webcam's good. Let me refresh, and come on, you stupid ass. All right, here we go. You might hear echo real fast. Wait 1 second. Then you know what? All right, we're good. No lag, no nothing. That's it. So I'm gonna go and lower that, and I mean, we can just go get started right now. What's going on, you guys? This is the first ever Artificial Gaming podcast that I am doing live. Pirate, what's going on? Welcome to the first Artificial Gaming podcast live. This is first of all, what you're seeing on the screen right now is all thanks to our first guest that we have for the first ever live Artificial Gaming podcast. It is Nerdperior. Say hello.
What's up, dude? What's going on?
Nothing much. I gotta be honest with you, pretty drained today. I'm pretty drained. I got home yesterday. I had to go to my cousin's confirmation party / birthday, and I just felt like shit towards the end of the party. And it was, you know, it was alright. I woke up today at like 9 because I had to record some shit and edit. But I mean, now that we're doing this podcast, first of all, how you feeling? How you enjoying this? You know, just this idea. I heard your first podcast. Just spill out your feelings. Let's go,
dude. I'm like been so nervous and excited. Like the nervousness didn't come until like 5 minutes ago when I was taking a pee. You know, I was like, holy crap! I'm gonna have a conversation in a conversation only. And that's pretty new to me. But anyways, yeah, I feel like crap, dude. I have 4 packets of math homework due tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
I just let it build up, you know, and I'm gonna have to do it last minute and screw my life, but I'm enjoying this beta, dude, and I have a few videos that I want to do and I'm actually really excited for. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't have first of all, I don't have, I didn't pre-order for I just didn't get the beta on the PC because, you know, I have what's called a Lenovo gaming laptop, and it's good for a lot of things. It's good. It's really good for recording. It's really good just if you want to live stream, you know, a face cam gameplay and one overlay. That's it. That's fine. But if I go and I get that limit to, like, let's just say, if I wanted to have if we're doing Skype, right, and then I had your face cam, then my face cam, and just in general, just doing everything else that you would want to do, like you should say run a PC game, like if you want to play CSGO or anything like that. I can't do that. So, you know, the reason I'm looking at everybody playing the PC beta, it's just me laying back and just enjoying all the new content, because there's a lot of new content that they've been especially leaking for the World War II beta, or just in general World War II. Like, we just got what, uplink images just got leaked on Twitter.
I did see it. See that Nero Cinema. He's like one of my most favorite Call of Duty multiplayer. Well, he is my favorite because he's the only one I watch. But anyways, I saw the uplink, but there's like people already starting to hack, right? And the funniest thing ever is, I was playing a game last night. I've been streaming World War II and chill, just like a nice 3 to 4 hour stream where I play World War II, and then I realized this. Somebody pointed out to me like that guy is aim hacking, and then I saw the I looked at the gameplay and I was like, holy crap, this guy's aimbotting. Right as I look at my phone, I get a notification by Nero Cinema that people in the World War II beta are already doing hacking, and I was like, this is so ironic and funny.
Holy God, that's you can't it's like you can't go without a game that just starts leaking shit. You can't go without it. You honestly can't. And for Black Ops 3, I know whole Shadows of Evil almost got leaked. Like the jingles got leaked. Widow's Wine's jingle got leaked. What else? We got the starting pistol. What, like for Shadows of Evil, we're gonna be starting with got leaked. It was just not fun because if you're a zombie player, it wasn't fun during Black Ops 3. But what we're hearing now, but World War 2, it kind of feels like same old, in my opinion.
Yeah. World War II is, I gotta say, my favorite game went to Pokemon, to Call of Duty Zombies, and now it's this game, dude. I've never felt so passionate about multiplayer and zombies. Like, I'm in love with the multiplayer. Even if zombies does flunk, multiplayer is gonna be amazing, and I'm happy I'll be able to post some multiplayer, even if it's just funny moments playing with other people. Like, just that will make me happy, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
But, I'm so excited for this game, and I didn't pre-order it either, but I was lucky enough, one of my subscribers, he's really cool, section_714. He's really awesome, dude.
Is that, I think I saw you guys tweeting back and forth on Twitter. I was just going through my Twitter feed, and I saw you guys tweeting back and forth. Is that him or no?
No, that's somebody else, but anyways, my friend Section, he just subscribed to me on YouTube, like, a few months ago, when he found me, and I did knifing on round 100, right? Basically, in the stream, my friend and I, we grinded for like 2 days to get to round 100 on Ascension, and then we survived. We pack-a-punched our guns, getting rid of them, and then we survived for like 20 minutes, and it was really funny.
Oh
but he
God.
found me then, but now he bought me the pre-order for the game, and I'm really grateful for it.
That's amazing. That's a true friend right there.
Yeah.
That is a friend.
Yeah, I'm giving him my snowball microphone.
That's a good trade-off, honestly.
Yeah.
I think same price for, like, just for the game and
the
that.
same
Yeah.
price. $50 versus like 60.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a difference. Can you lower whatever, like, the game volume when you're playing? 'Cause I'm getting the coming from my mic.
I am sorry, dude. I didn't
Doesn't
even know
matter.
there
It's
was.
alright.
I'm so confused with my mixer, dude.
Oh, you have a mixer?
Yeah, and it's just so confusing to use it. I don't know how what everything does yet. Just like I selected a lot of stuff. And yeah, some people get audio through their thing, which really sucks.
Nah, it's alright. It happened. So I remember one time I was doing a podcast and I had I forgot another tab open and it was YouTube, and I had like all YouTube advertisements just coming through the recording, and I was like, all right, well, you know what? At least we're getting advertisements on this podcast. I mean, it might be going through all our voices, but you know what? Thank God for the Honda Civic advertising this podcast. but yeah, man. We have a few topics here, as you see on the side. The first one we already introduced, Nerd Pride. Before we get off, to like the main topics we'll be talking about. What's your channel like? What do you post? What have you been doing? What have you been recording, making videos? Explain what your channel's about.
So what my channel's about, I don't want to establish it as a like a certain thing, because I don't want to establish it as just Zombies channel. I wanted to do that a while ago, but it's just like Zombies, we don't get enough content to be just a Zombies channel, and that's why all these channels are like losing like viewers and subscribers and everything. It's because they stick to one thing, and they're like, if they're acting like they still love Zombies, they're pretty great actors, because I don't know anybody who enjoys Zombies right now, and that's why I'm taking a break. But basically, I'd like to say I'm a Zombies multiplayer and whatever channel, funny, like a funny moments channel, like a highlights channel. That's what I'd like to identify as.
Yeah, that honestly, with the way Call of Duty is going through, like, honestly, it's pursuing now. You might as well like classify as that, because we tried classifying our channel as as like just in general a Call of Duty channel. And um we done that for a long time, and it didn't really work out as much as because like people, just the way people saw it. But when you have, for example, like I don't know, you have all these people like you have these Vanos gaming channels where they do like all the games, but people know them for the zombies and stuff like that, GTA. So when we got into like Black Ops 3, we basically said to ourselves like, all right, we're gonna like mainly focus on trying to promote this as a Call of Duty channel. However, it's not gonna probably hit home with a lot of people because, especially, going from a third topic, it's really, really hard to get away from, zombies, because that's where most of the comment comes just in general. Like, I was just watching some of the Zombros, and they were saying how some of the, some of the content that that's going around now is just zombies, and and when you're excited for the DLC, you're not excited for the multiplayer maps anymore. You're excited for the zombies. So that's why, it's hard to get like away from like, we're going to be a core Call of Duty channel. But, we're, for World War II, we're posting, the campaign. We're posting a lot of multiplayer videos. Me and A Unlimited, we're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. And just in general, a lot of just core World War II gameplay. Like, I show off all the features. I think that's what mainly World War II is going to be all about.
Yeah, so I decided to do it early on. I realized it myself, like, I can't go on like this because I went like 2 or 3 days without posting, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'd rather post gameplay that a few people would like than gameplay that I don't like but all my fans will like,
Yeah.
So I started like streaming PUBG, and the first stream was terrible. I couldn't keep 3 viewers. I couldn't keep 3 viewers. It was a horrible stream. But then after that, it every stream did better than any of my Call of Duty Zombie streams.
Yeah, without a doubt. I agree with you.
And like last night, I got 5 subs in a stream, which is more than I ever get, and that it was crazy. And it's just so fun, just like being able to do all this. And I love streaming World War II. I can't wait till like I can just play the multiplayer and and the zombies. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna divide my channel up because I want to play both. Because I can't wait to play all the new maps, but I'm gonna have to stream zombies first. I'm good, because the way we have it down packed is when World War II comes out. This is my schedule. Well, World War II when it comes out. So World War II comes out November 3rd. On November 3rd, it's a Friday. So what I'm doing is, and my parents are very, very, very nice for this. They understand. They're really, really, especially my senior year, where this year is kind of like laid back and not really academic based. They allow me to stay home that Friday. So I'm gonna go to the midnight release on Thursday night. Technically, Thursday night, go to the GameStop midnight release. And I'm going to get the game, and I'm going to come home. That night I get home, it's going to be around, like, 1 o'clock. I'm going to be recording the full first game, like my first playthrough of World War II Zombies. So that's going to be on, like, going on midnight to Friday. So for a first full playthrough of World War II Zombies. Then I'm going to go, and I'm going to go straight to the campaign. So what I want to do with the campaign is, I want to, because A Unlimited's live streaming the full campaign, like nonstop. Once he sits down, he's streaming the full campaign. So he's going to be streaming the campaign on Saturday, because I'm going to be posting the first zombie gameplay on Friday, and then he's going to post like the first, few multiplayer games on Friday. And then on Saturday, I have my last SAT I have to take. So that Saturday, I have to go to my school,
take my last SAT, and that's going to be, 3 hours. So then I'm going to take the last SAT, come back home, and then just grind World War II. So that weekend is going to be so tiring. I'm not even going to have time to breathe. I'm not even going to have time to take a shit. It is going to be full World War II, and it's going to be nonstop. And that's what I can't wait for. I can't wait for that, and I just can't wait for I can't wait for the thrill again. I can't wait for, wow, World War II. It's like, I can't wait for it. I honestly can't wait for everybody to be the channels not to say they're dead anymore. I just can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, dude, me either. It's just gonna be so. It's gonna be so fun. That's why I decided I'd take the next 5 weeks off of zombies, playing it all together.
Yeah.
Just because my love for zombies will not only be revitalized when World War II comes out, but I'll be excited to play it again, because I'm excited to play zombies again right now. And I don't know how to explain it, just I'll have the love again that I had years ago, because I sincerely hate zombies right now. It's just not fun.
It's It comes to the point where I was talking to Vinny yesterday, because I streamed yesterday a little bit of trying to play Shadows of Evil high round. Then
yeah, I saw that. The video was really
he was like, I can't play Black Ops 3 anymore. He goes, I can't play it. He goes, it's a good game, but I just cannot play it anymore. I can't. I played so much of Shadows of Evil that I still like it, but at the same time, I cannot play just the same old shit. It gets boring, and I 100% agree with him. I 100% agree with him. But, kind of going into a leeway of our second topic, how could zombies work if it was a campaign? Now, I'm going to first let you talk about it, and then afterwards I'll get my point across on it. So take it away.
So if you don't know Nightmares, it's terrible.
It sucks balls. That's what it is. It sucks. Dude, huge donkey balls. That's what it sucks.
I tried playing.
I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. The first round, the first mission, I don't know, but there's some robot you gotta kill, and that's where I stopped playing it.
Oh yeah, you look at the XM. Yeah, but you want to know what it is? It's the full campaign. It's the full campaign, but with zombies. It's literally the full campaign. It's just,
dude, it was so bad, and it wasn't brought to our attention as much, advertised. It wasn't advertised as much either. It was so under advertised, and I'm thinking the reason is probably because nobody it was a bad game from the start, and I think they knew that because how much they didn't advertise it. I didn't know anything about it when the release of Black Ops 3.
Yeah, and because I think when you beat the campaign, they gave it to you for Nightmares. But just to clear everything away on your live stream, hi everybody. I know you don't know who I am. I'm AR Turbo. I'm part of ArtificialGaming. My real name is Matthew, but you can call me Turbo. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying, "Who is this kid?" You're gonna get to know me a lot because I'm gonna be working with Nerd Period a lot.
Yeah,
we're gonna make so much content together. It is gonna be amazing. So get to know me. Hello, hi. I'm just saying. If you hear me and you're like, okay, where's this kid from? I'm from Brooklyn, New York. That's why I sound like a mobster. I was in a Discord lobby with UK people, and they're like, you sound like a mobster. And I was like, I thought you said lobster, but I don't sound like a mobster. I understand you watch Goodfellas, you watch Bronx Tale, and you hear me, and you're like, okay, they definitely took him right off the set, and they put him on a YouTube channel, but I'm not, okay? I'm not.
Yeah, oh my God. I love your accent.
So that's who I am, people. I'm AR Turbo. That's who I am. I hope you're enjoying the podcast, and yeah, I just wanted to get that clear right now.
Okay, what were we talking about? How
We
zombies?
were talking about the shit game mode Nightmares and
Yeah, oh
how,
yeah.
that's the closest thing to a zombie campaign that we got. And, answering the question, how could zombies work if it was a campaign?
Yeah. So I don't really know how it could work as a campaign, just because like the only thing I could imagine that could be like closest done to the campaign is like Revelations. Like you're going through all the maps and it's basically like it's hard to explain, dude. But it feels like when I used to think of a campaign like a long time ago, back in 2011 when 2010 when I found out there was a thing called custom zombies, I was thinking like, what if they made every map together and like you had to complete every Easter egg, go through it, and like I was like thinking this could be a custom map, this could be awesome. And I think that's like that's what Revelations feels like to me. Is just that's what they did. And I just don't think zombies could ever work as a campaign. What are your thoughts?
I have wrote down like, I remember when we had when the first thing we saw was you know, I saw Nightmares and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, this can be good because I thought it had something to do with the storyline. I thought it had to at least have some connection to the storyline, even a little bit. But when I heard like, what's that guy's name from the campaign? What's like they right away they said it.
I'm not sure.
The old
I
guy.
played one mission of the campaign.
No, it's like the first intro cinematic. It's like the guy's like, my name is blank. Whatever the guy's name is.
John Cena.
It's like. It's like, I don't know. It was a huge letdown because you're literally playing the campaign, but there's just zombies there. It's just zombies. That's it.
And then there was like a weird mystery box system that I don't understand. Like, cause I seen gameplay of it.
It was like, you hit the box. No points, by the way. You don't have to spend any points for it. But no, it's not Hendrix, by the way. Sorry, it's not Hendrix. It's well, you do have Hendrix with you. I know that you have Hendrix with you and your custom character, which mine was a bold chick. I made her bold, and you play with Hendrix, and then it was like, you had some guy, and it was, I don't know. I just. First of all, I forgot what I was going to say, but second of all, the huge letdown. First of all, it's huge letdown. Huge letdown. Nightmares. Oh, Salim! Yeah. That's his name, Salim. It is Salim, yeah. That's it, Salim. Wow. They're on point. I think they're playing Nightmares right now. I think they are in the mission of Nightmares right now.
So, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't ever a letdown for me because, the first time actually, like, I played Black Ops 3 when it came out on my my dad's Xbox One. But like at that time I wasn't into zombies still, and I remember playing Shadows of Evil, getting to round 8, the Margo spawned in, I was stuck with a Remington, and I didn't know what to do. It was like so hard. Not the Remington, the KRM, sorry. Stuck in Black Ops 2 still. But anyways, it was never a letdown for me because I didn't even know it was a thing until the winter of 2016, like Christmas break, because my friend got the game for PC, and then because he got it so we could play custom zombies together. And
oh wow,
yeah, I never knew about Nightmares until then, and I didn't play it till I bought it on my PC recently. Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
It's just a bad game.
It's a terrible game. It's a terrible game, and just going and seeing how could it work as a campaign. They have to have, and one thing I said at the end of Black Ops 2, and I really, really wanted that. I'm so happy they brought the Black Ops 3, is I wanted more cutscenes, because I didn't like in Black Ops 3 how there was all of a sudden, a lot of for example, in Buried, right? When the main, a big portion of the storyline in Buried, when he did the end game, you just had audio cues from like Richtofen and Max. They were talking back and forth, whether you did the Max Easter egg side or the Richtofen Easter egg side. You had to imagine them in your head. But just imagine you press that button in Buried, and all of a sudden just fades to black, and you have like a scene in Argotha when like you have like Richtofen literally talking to Maxis, like, exactly what they said, those lines at the end of Buried. Like, I just wanted more storyline to be shown in cutscenes. So when we had, for example, the giant intro cinematic, like when when he plays solo with a giant, exactly like that's like that trailer, the giant trailer. It was, it was something like, I don't know. It brought me to it brought me to tears. So I was like, wow. I was like, they answered our prayers. Like, I really want them a cutscene, especially after the whole entire thing, like the each killing of the characters and Easter eggs, when you get that cutscene, when you take the souls, I love those. I thought those were really good. But I think they need to do something with the campaign where they have to have maybe after you're done with the map, they release that map for the DLC, you get the storyline and you get campaigns. But like you said, I don't think it can work. It's like there's so many ways you can go with it that I might confuse the core mechanics of zombies. And I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, I don't know, but like kind of keeping this like related to campaign, this is like somewhat the same thing, but did you know how every World at War map is a multiplayer map?
No.
Like every zombies map was in multiplayer first. They were just turned into what is it? The zombie maps. Like Verrückt is the asylum, Der Riese is, I forgot the name of the map. I've only played it like a handful of times. Nacht is airfield, and wait, did I? Oh wait, every map besides Shinonuma. So Nacht, Der Riese, and Verrückt. And but anyways, I was thinking in the next game, they should do something like that. Where we have four main maps, right? And maybe for like extra DLC, they take the best multiplayer maps and make them zombie maps, and they're just zombie maps for fun.
Yeah.
They're not like, how Nuketown is. It's not a map you can reach to round 100 on ever. It's just a map you can have fun with, and it's like a challenge. And I want them to do something like that. And it's not related to the campaign at all, but I don't know. I just think that's a really great idea, and I wanted to bring it up before it left my head.
No, that's a honestly, really great idea. And by the way, my mic, I don't know if you know how you fix this. I don't think you work with the Elgato a lot, but for some reason, every time I'm streaming, every time I'm streaming, every time I'm using my mic on the Elgato, I start to sound like this a little bit. It goes to the Satan. Like, it makes me sound like Satan. I don't know why, but right now in my stream I sound like Satan. So if you guys, enjoy the devil's voice, please, whoever's watching my podcast, if you love the devil's voice, there you go. Best of both worlds you got right now.
You sound perfect on my end, so don't worry.
I honestly don't know what the hell is going on with my mic. Like, recently, I think the first time it happened, I was streaming Origins, and then I was like, I was screaming and shit like that, and then I go and watch the playback. I'm like, oh my god, I got an near-death experience. I'm like, what the fuck just happened there? Holy shit. So, I got so scared. I was like, what the hell happened? Is like, the processing errors and anything, but I do not know. I'm gonna have to go and Google that, because
dude, Elgato is the most trash software.
It's starting to annoy me. I might have to honestly start, because it's not my mic. I know that it's not my mic because I record videos with it on my whenever I record audio for my videos, my mic's fine. And whenever I record when I actually when I'm live streaming, it only happens, but not when I'm it's only when I'm streaming the mic has like that problem. So every time for example, I recorded a video and I did like a full 20-minute test just to see the length of the mic, even if it hits like a timer, that's when it goes bad. But it didn't. It just live streaming it. I think Elgato has it out for me. I think that's what happened. I think Elgato has it out for me, and they want me to fail. They want me to fail. They want me to sound like the devil, or the devil just took over my soul, and you're not seeing me ever again. So, my family, peace out. It's been fun.
So yeah, I gotta say, I didn't realize till recently, I bought an Elgato because just like it's the most known, and like all the YouTubers are saying, oh my god, this is this is like the greatest thing ever. But like not until recently I've known, like, because I bought this Elgato like 6 months ago. But anyways, like I didn't realize that they're sponsored by them, so they have to say it's good. They have to use the product.
Like Mr. Dolly JD, I know, sponsored by them. That's the only one I know, honestly, that's sponsored by Elgato. Mr. Dolly JD, I don't know anybody else.
I think Laggin 24X is.
Yeah, I think Laggin is. I think Laggin sponsored by. And I'm watching the gameplay, by the way. I don't recognize that gun. What gun is that?
It's the MG15. This is my favorite gun in the whole game, dude. It's so fun to use, and it's so cool looking. Like, doesn't that look great? Like, oh my god, it's pretty amazing. But I can't wait to play later, because I have this fully leveled up, and I'm gonna make a video on this gun just because it's such an amazing gun. Like, it's not the best gun. It's definitely not the best gun, but it's really fun to use.
I love the PP. The PP is honestly the best.
Dude, I love like the PPSH's new iron sights. I hated it at first, but now I have a newfound love for it. Just playing the game so much. I have that fully leveled up. I don't know. I'm so obsessed with this game, and I hope the attachments that they have aren't all the attachment. Like, I hope they didn't reveal all the attachments, because that would have been really lame. Just like if they revealed all the guns in the beta, because like there's no surprise. I hope there's some long barrels in there and other stuff.
Yeah. With that, I don't like how they took out perks. I do not like how they took out perks. I hate how it's just your division. I don't know why, but I hate it.
So, okay, there's drawbacks, but I think overall it is better than the perk system, because not only do you have the division where you can get 4, okay, so let's take infantry, for example. It really sucks that it kind of limits you, but like it doesn't limit you at the same time. So infantry, first level you can get you can have 3 attachments on your gun, and then second level you can I forgot what it is, but I know the third and fourth or something, I know the third one does 2 different things, and overall you end up getting more usefulness out of the in like the divisions, and that's what I really like. In like the expeditionary division, on the last unlock you can get when you go across people's bodies, right, you pick up more tactical equipment, and so you have 2 fragmentation grenades and then a smoke grenade, and now you can keep on replenishing it going over enemies' bodies, and you don't even have to use shotguns for the division. So it's like, I think it's more useful. And then you have like the card things that like give you 2 abilities that makes everything so easy, and that's I really like it. I really like the new system. It's different. I really like how they did it so different in this game.
Yeah, and you know, but the only reason why I was thinking of like perks, because I would love, like, you know, to have me running, because I actually haven't played the World War II beta since it came out for PS4, so I forgot a lot of things, but I miss, you know, having an assault rifle, let's just say, with the 3 attachments all the time, or whatever they actually is. I see, like, I put up about it. I forgot what example I used, but I miss having, let's say, for example, something with an assault rifle. It was me saying I miss having, I can run fast and also have 3 attachments on my gun or something like that. I said it like, I miss doing that. Like, I miss having best of both worlds where you can just customize, not being limited to let's say, for example, I'm going to use assault rifle with extended mag because that's one of the things you can unlock in your division, but I'm going to run like a slug. So that's like one of the things that I hate. But, you know, I guess it's going to make it really good for competitive because it makes each player, you know, diverse. And how are you actually in do you play a lot like, you know, like competitive, like a ranked play or anything like that? Are you into the competitive scene in Call of Duty?
So no, because I've only ever played. So I'm a PC player mainly. I can only play, like, I suck with using a controller, and like I have to play multiplayer with a keyboard and mouse. So I don't really do competitive because there's not much of a community anymore for any of the PC games, and there's not gonna be a community for this game either. It's a good game, but the port is just not that great. The servers kind of really suck, and I don't think they're gonna get any better before the game. But yeah, I kind of have to play with keyboard and mouse, and I'm not gonna be playing multiplayer much until I get a keyboard and mouse adapter for my PS4.
Yeah, I can't wait for the day I actually get a nice, you know, PC setup. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure well, first I'm getting because the way I make my videos now, I'm comfortable. You know, I'm comfortable with the way I make them. The only thing I'm not comfortable yet with me doing like the setup I have is streaming. So the reason why I usually record it, like you saw yesterday, I posted the podcast I did with BT Welding. The reason I recorded that is because of these problems. Like, for example, right now I'm having now with my mic, the face cam. You know, it's a lot of things, especially even if you have a good setup. Live streaming, there's always things that go wrong. There's always that one thing that, you know, that goes wrong. The internet might be, you know, for some reason bad that day. So it's usually an up and down when it comes to live streaming. But I just can't wait for that day where I can literally just like open up whatever I have that I stream. I click one button and I'm live. I can't wait for it because I think I don't know if you watch him, Nate Shot, when he live streams on Twitch, he has it set up on like OBS where he has all his settings. I know you can do that. You have all your settings, you save it, and you literally open up OBS, you click go live, and then that's it. And he has it all set up and he has it all nice, and I cannot wait for that. Because right now I'm live streaming on Elgato, and you have to make the scenes. You have to, you know, it's really like, it's unorthodox the way you stream on Elgato, and I don't like that. I wish I, you know, because I downloaded OBS, and for some reason, I don't know what the problem was. I never know. Like, honestly, like, one day I'm going to have to download it again, and you're going to have to walk me through it because OBS is just so confusing for me. It is so confusing.
It's not confusing when you get, like, when you know what to do, but yeah,
it
was
you get the
so
hang,
confusing.
Yeah.
I had to have a friend, like, the Grizzly Bomb, rest in peace him. Yeah, he kind of can't do anything with his channel anymore, and it's a shame. He had 150 subs.
Oh wow.
And we don't talk anymore either. His parents had a freak out, and yeah, he got everything taken away. But anyways, what was I saying?
Saying about the OBS, how it's, you know, once you get the hang of it.
But yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. There's just a few things you need to know, and once you have the gameplay all set up, you never like output. Once you get the output set up, you never have to like fiddle with that ever again. And there's just a few things, and OBS is like way better to keep organized. You still have scenes, but scenes are easier to do.
Oh yeah, I even when I played around with it, it was so much more organized. It was so much more, let's say, for example, it was honestly just so much more, like, you know what you're looking at. Like, every time you're doing something, you know what you're looking at. You know what to fix. Like, there's a problem. Like, you know what to fix. It's Elgato. It's not meant, like, you know, they're trying to implement a lot of things to stream. And if you have a fast, if you have like a fast PC, fast gaming laptop, like an Alienware, if you have like a really fast, just in general PC setup, you can stream really, really well on the Elgato. You really can, and you can honestly do a lot of things with the Elgato. But if you want to stream, like, for example, you're a beginner and you just want to, have an OBS and you want to just have OBS and you want to stream on it, that's the way to go. And I know that's the way to go, but just for right now, I can't go that route, and it sucks because I really want to do it, and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna test it, but it just, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's so nice having like stream alerts when people do subscribe or donate. And I did this really cool thing.
Well, you can actually set that up on Elgato. You can,
know, but it's like so hard. I tried doing it, and it's just so annoying.
I remember we did when we had like a charity live stream, we had those things set up for donations and stuff like that, and they came up on the Elgato. But if for some reason, I remember someone donated like $5, and I had like a $5 like a special thing for it, and it just didn't work. I was like, all right, no problem. Okay, don't work.
Yeah, I did something really cool with my donations. So what I basically did was, do you know how you can set a limit to like the lowest amount people can donate?
Yes.
So you know how most people keep it at $3?
Yeah, like 3, 2. I know, like,
yeah,
sometimes people do that too.
I did this where I kept it at 25 cents, the lowest amount you can donate. And do you know how you can like plug in a YouTube video and stuff?
Yeah.
I did all of that. I allowed everybody to do that just so like the streams could be more fun and like I can get helped out a little bit, because you know, 25 cents isn't much, but if people did it enough, like that'd become a lot. But like it's super fun, and it basically costs nothing, and it's pretty funny. Nobody has done it yet, but I can't wait until like somebody actually does, because it's gonna be hilarious. Like the customization I allowed, because I want my streams to be fun. I don't want to be a sellout. That's like,
you want you want it to be different. You want it to be, and just so you know, like those video things. When Noah J does those sellout streams, he makes it $5 every time to make a video, and there has to be like hundreds of videos that go through that fucking live stream. He is making some bank on that live stream, let me tell you.
Like, I'm not gonna hide it. I am totally jealous about how money he makes just from those streams alone. Like, he probably makes he probably makes like one of those streams. He does it like once a week, right? One of those streams, he probably makes more money than most Americans do in a month. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, anybody who's paid like minimum wage, oh my god, it's quite aggravating.
It's aggravating, but you know what? You gotta it. You know, like I was talking to you about when we weren't doing a podcast. People tend to just, we're not getting on topics here, but we are talking about really good topics here, folks. But there is a huge thing going on with YouTube that, like, people for some reason love to put down talent. They see someone doing something really, really well, or they see someone doing really, really well, like financially on YouTube, which is social media. They love to put them down. They love to just, oh, he's not doing this because he's doing this, or he's not doing this well, I'm doing this, come see me do it. It's like, you gotta... People love to see people fail because it's not them. It's basically a jealousy factor. But I understand what you're saying 110%, because, listen, anybody would want to be Noah J right now at this point in his career. But it comes to the point where we all have to stop. We all have to work together. We all have to praise talent. And it's not even just on YouTube. I got this whole entire thing, by me saying this right now, from a comedian I watch on YouTube, Vicky Potato. And he started out in Brooklyn. He did all these comedy clubs. He had 2 kids. He had 2 jobs. He worked as a garbage man. Then he did a comedy when he got off the job. Then he did he rode a school bus, and then after the school bus, he did the comedy gigs. So he dedicated a lot of time to do what he wanted. Now at this time in his career, he's not really old. Like, he's at the stage where he would have been retiring, I feel like, soon anyway. But he got to the point where his manager said, we can do this full time now. You're making such a good income. You can do this full time. People started bashing him. People started saying how, oh, you're not really, you're not good. You're just, you're copying other comedians, or you're trying to take their style of comedic value. It's really stupid, you know. And people see, like, for example, people who don't have the struggle, they see other comedians who, you know, can do that all day, you know, do comedy all the time. And for, you know, to make a better example for you guys watching at home, YouTubers like you, let's say for example, you see a YouTuber like Noah J456, who started out from the bottom and he's grinding his way up, and we all respect him. But then you have those people who don't see that, and they just go straight for the fucking jugular, and they just want to bash you, and it sucks. It really it sucks a lot, and you know, it's hurtful. It's hurtful to, you know, because I can see it honestly on small YouTuber channels where, especially for the smaller YouTubers, they have to work especially harder because you have to, you know, make a name for yourself, and you have to work harder to make your content different. Yeah. So it's hard. It's really hard. It's disgusting how, you know, YouTube, you know, just in general, people, you know, hate talent and success. It sucks.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you were talking about this in your stream about custom submodding.
Yeah, you watched it. Yeah,
yeah, I heard of that, and it's just like it makes so much sense now. I always see his like his live stream. Like, I'm not subscribed to him because I always had a fishy feeling about him, because there's no personality there, and he has 100,000 subscribers. Like, I can see his like lack of personality getting like 1,000 subs, right? But like 100,000, that's just like not it's possible, but it doesn't seem likely, you know. And it's just his whole channel's fishy. He just streams custom zombies, and he's like, oh yeah, let's go over here and kill the zombie, gonna open this door.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's it. And then you get the streamers too, where they'll be streaming, let's say for example the day before the Smith Plays, or anybody, they like a round 50 check, you know, the town round, speed run round 50 on town. They'll be like, for example, Pat goes and he says, all right, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. And then the next day, for example, Small Zombie Too Big, all right guys, we're gonna do something. I had a great idea last night to do the round 50 speed run on town. I'm like, go suck a dick. Like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry if the profanity is bad in your channel, but I am sorry. Like, you look like the biggest asshole right now. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, these... It was cool and all, everybody going for world records, because I don't think a lot of people knew about Zombies world records. Yeah,
the world records, the speed runs, the Pack-a-Punch challenges, it just, oh my god.
Yeah, just to get those extra clicks on a video. Like, my friend and I, we did a world record run one time just because we actually wanted to get it. And like, I think that stream was really nice to have because 0 people came in both of our streams. And we had the world record for like 2 months, I think. And it was really nice. The Origins No Power. It was really fun, and like, it was very different because I've never seen anybody do Origins No Power, and it was like the hardest thing ever, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get the fire staff, so it's impossible to kill the Panzer. So you gotta run around trying to kill it with the ice and the lightning staff, which is like really hard to do.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's we're gonna be talking about, you know, the smaller zombie YouTuber, just, you know, the community in the last topic, but we're gonna go into you know, just in general, the zombie community. You know, let's just say, right, and I was watching zombies before this, and just bringing it up now. World War II zombies. You know, we're kind of in the topic of just in general World War II and stuff like that. World War II zombies comes out. We play it. We make a video on it, and we get a sense of like, okay, it's different, so I like it. So you play it again and again and again, and you're like, wow, like, this doesn't have the replayability as Treyarch, or just in general Treyarch zombies. It doesn't have the replayability. It's not there. Well, let's just say that does happen, okay? What do we do? What do we do now? I know you and me. We were explaining how we're like, more of like we want to say we're a main Call of Duty channel. So that's why I'm really happy the campaign and the multiplayer is gonna be really, really good to make content on. But there's so much content you can make on zombies, and if it's not good, how are you gonna enjoy making content? Like, like what do we do?
Yeah, so I'm going to try. So what I've been doing is just blocking off all negative thoughts and just coming in with like the most open mind.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I just can't go in with a bad like a bad state of mind of the game like everybody did with whatever Infinite Warfare. Like,
yeah.
People, like, if you think negative about it, you're gonna have a negative opinion on it when you play it. So I'm thinking if I reverse that, come in with the most positive opinion and like it, then yeah. And if it comes out to be as scary as it is, like hyped to be, which I'm not gonna listen to that because it's probably gonna be complete bullcrap and not scary at all. Like I've jumped a few times in zombies but it was because like a zombie came out of a corner and I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
And like, but if it's a whole game like that where like they're sprinting zombies, that could be really funny for like it could be a good game mode for funny highlights playing with friends.
Yeah. Without a doubt. And what you call it, just going from Infinite Warfare, when I first played Infinite Warfare, I think I said that in the last podcast, when I first played Infinite Warfare, I said to myself, this is really different, and it's not serious, it's not like, it's really fun to play. So when we were playing and I made my first playthrough, I was like, wow, this is so much fun. I see myself playing this with friends. I can't wait for the Easter egg. I see myself doing it all. But then you play it again, and you're like, okay, there's not like you, for some reason, it's really weird. But I feel like there's no zombie game, I feel like, and I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I'm really hoping I'm wrong with this when World War II comes out. I want there to be a replayable Call of Duty zombie mode that's not Treyarch zombies. When I hop on World War II, I hope, and I mean I hope, that I'm gonna get something that like is really significant to the map, and I'm like, all right, I want to do this again. I want to play this again, and it's, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be there. I don't know.
So what I'm hoping is, I hope they make the game so good that it forces Treyarch to stop lacking, because like they lacked all of Black Ops 3. I hate Black Ops 3 so much. Like the only map I enjoyed in that game was Shadows of Evil. It was my favorite map. Like every other map is just absolutely horrible, and I can't even play Shadows anymore because I played it hundreds of hours in it.
So you don't like the Rising Dragons at Sabone Grodd Krovi?
I hated the Rising Drac especially. That map is so horrible. Grodd Krovi was really fun, but I don't
think I can be your friend anymore. I don't think I can talk to you anymore after saying the Rising Drac was terrible.
Dude, the Rising Drac was trash for me. I did not have fun playing it. Yeah, it just wasn't fun.
God.
And I remember grinding for ZWC, right? And I was like so scared because they're gonna do Easter eggs, and I'm like, they're gonna definitely do this on Black Ops 3. And I'm like, I don't know how to do any Easter egg in this game. And yeah.
Whoa.
But good thing I didn't win ZWC, so.
Like, what did you not like about the Rising Drac, though?
It copied all the good maps from Black Ops 2. It like had it kind of had the layout of Derice. Like open 4 doors to get to power, and opening up turning on power opens doors that need to be opened by power. Then we have the dragons that copy the dogs from Mob. Then we have the bows copying the stabs. And it just was an underwhelming map for me, and it was extremely
I'm gonna be honest with you.
easy.
I heard all those before. I heard
Oh, you
a lot
have?
of people would say that before, but I never heard they say because of that they didn't like it. Because I feel like they brought best of both worlds. Like they brought the best parts of Mob of the Dead, which was like, you know, one of the main mechanics, killing zombies for the dogs. Then you have the stabs in Origins, the main, you know, core thing that, you know, you want to do in Origins. Then you have, like, you know, like the Reese, probably the most played zombie map in history. You had that layout. I feel like they brought the best of both worlds, but I am shocked you hated it. Well, I'm not going to ask you about Zetsubo because everybody has their own opinion about Zetsubo. I'm probably hate it. You know, I hate it, but it's like, you know, I can play it if I wanted to play, you know, again, you know? Like,
Yeah, so
it's not that map where I'm like, I'm never going to touch it again.
I think custom maps are for bringing mechanics of old maps, like, oh, like, dude, if somebody put bows in a custom map, that would have been amazing and creative and, like, innovative for a custom map. But this is Treyarch, that they're copying their own things, just doing it in like a different weapon form. And I think custom maps are supposed to be the game modes that you can put in used things already, because custom zombie is just for fun. But
yeah,
Treyarch, you want an actual replayable map. Like, there's only like 3 maps I've actually wanted to play more than once in custom zombies. But in Treyarch, I've played each map, well, besides Black Ops 3 maps, like over 100 hours each, easily. Like, especially with
wow.
Black Ops 1, it goes into like the hundreds of hours. Like, I've wasted a few months of my life on zombies.
Yeah, man, you're not wrong. I know. I 100% understand what you're saying. I gotta be honest with you. It's zombies is now a game mode that,
they do it
you
for
know,
money.
in my opinion, it's starting to get played out a lot. You know, starting to get played out.
Yeah.
And more and more studio zombie modes. I feel like we need something different. Because if we get, because next Treyarch, we're getting zombies without a doubt. After the next Treyarch game we get, and Infinity Ward. Let's just say there's still a fucking studio at that point.
Dude, I think they're gonna get fired.
They need. Well, I think they need to do something different, but I feel like what you were gonna say is I don't think there's gonna be a studio at all, and I think that's gonna be the option too. I think, you know, I don't know. I think we need another studio in place because for some reason they weren't doing a good job.
Yeah, I think they'll get fired. I think they're the developers that have least experience, because at least Sledgehammer developed like Dead Space, which is an awesome game.
Yeah,
and like they've created some good games. But what has Infinity Ward made besides the 3 Modern Warfare games?
I honestly I can't tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot tell you. And you know, it's sad, but I feel like they had their rodeo. I feel like they had their time. I feel like their games were, like, for Modern Warfare series, they had their golden age. I feel like they just couldn't get comfortable with the times. They couldn't modernize with the times, and I feel like they did their best, but it just didn't connect to the community. And Activision as a whole, even though Call of Duty is still the most, you know, bought game, you know, every single year it comes out, so that's why, you know, they don't give a shit if the game's good or not. They all want the money. They don't care. But as a studio, if I was a smart, you know, like, person, I would say, you know what? Well, first of all, if I was a smart CEO, I wouldn't give a shit if it was good or not. As long as they sold the copies, I would be happy. Yeah, I don't care. But as, you know, most of the fans out there that are hearing all of this, you know, they definitely say, all right, they had their time, they had their golden age, they're okay, but now they fucked up. People don't like it. People didn't play it. so we're gonna have to let you go and let, for example, Raven Studios hop in and get a chance. I feel like Raven Studios should get a nice year to get their name out there, but like a main Call of Duty studio. I think that'd be a really, really good job.
I really hope they do, because do you know how they did like themes for Modern Warfare Remastered?
That would be great for a zombie map. Dude, great.
I just want, do you know what I want? I just want it to be the weekend I have off for Christmas, chilling out in my room with a nice long sleeve shirt and Batman socks, and just freaking play some zombie map with Christmas lights all over it. It would just be
that'd be great.
Dude, like I dream of that experience. But yeah, I just want that so bad, and I'm pretty sure they might do it, and I hope they definitely do it with, like, they might definitely do it with multiplayer.
Yeah, and multiplayer, I think they'll definitely do it. But I feel like you know, and then after this, we'll get to the last topic. But they need more. I feel like in zombies, they need more customization. I know we said that at the end of Black Ops 2, and they gave us, you know, the creative, they gave us, you know, the Gobgum packs. They gave us, you know, weapon kits, which was a big step up. So that's why we're like, okay, customization is there for Black Ops 3. But now that, you know, I'm gonna, you know, now that we're going into, like, you know, quote unquote Black Ops 4, the next, you know, Treyarch zombie game, I think we need character customization. We need, at the end of an Easter egg, you know, some type of customization to show other people if you're playing in pubs, wow, he did the Easter egg. And that's, you know, I saw a lot of, you know, I saw a lot of people say that about, you know, the next game, but I think we need, like, you know, especially at the end of the zombie season, if there's a super Easter egg, we need something like a director's cut. We need it. Like, at this point, I feel like Treyarch saw, okay, it did really good with Infinite Warfare, and that's saying something, because people didn't like Infinite Warfare, and if they like Director's Cut, goddamn, they'll love our fucking, you know, whatever they're gonna call it. So, yeah, I think we need it.
I don't want Director's Cut, but I do want customization. I want...
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, yeah.
Like, the director's cut makes the game easy. Like, I love how Infinity Ward made it so you can turn it off, because I would only ever use it if I was doing like playing with friends, just trying to get to somewhere and have fun. And but yeah, I do want character customization, and this brings me back to one of the games I've been streaming and like doing really good on my channel. PlayerUnknown's Battleground. You can get these credits. I call them beep boop lettuce credits, but they're just actually called BB. But everybody, you know, I have my own thing. I have my own thing for my streams, and it makes everybody laugh. But
yeah.
But anyways, you can get these and buy these crates, right? And there's cosmetic items. And the thing is, there will never be anything other than cosmetic items, because if there's like guns in it, it ruins the it ruins what you're supposed to do in the game, because in the game you have to you're spawned onto a map, right? And then you have absolutely nothing, and then you scavenge for materials, and then you get this play zone closed in on you. And so they would never do they never do weapons. So I wish there's something like that for zombies, so where you can like a supply drop system, but where you don't have to buy anything. You just play the game. And like you can get camos, and you can get like the ability to customize your clothes. Just like, that's the coolest thing ever. I want to customize my clothes in a game like you can do in PUBG.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's, you know, what you call it. It's just the fact that customization in zombies is like what, you know, just, you know, maps, what keeps it alive. And what you call, like, weapon kits. I feel like weapon kits was a good top part of zombies, where you had you know, you had different ways to, you know, use the weapons. You had a lot of different ways to upgrade your weapons just in general with customization. And when you pack a punching double pack, you can get turned, dead wire, blast furnace. So it's it's definitely worth the topic of customization in zombies. But I feel like they got a good part of customization in Black Ops 3. But
I think they overdid it.
And first of all, in your chat, my mom didn't leave me. My dad didn't leave me. I am not adopted. I am all good. I am all great. And my phone's about to die. What the fuck is this shit? Okay, I got it from the charger. Where is it? Where's the charger? Okay, here it is. And I don't know if they said Maddie, but do you know anybody's name is Maddie in the chat? Because my name's actually Matthew. So if they got that right.
So there's Maddie Moo.
Maddie Moo.
And then there's Maddie, M-A-D-I, the Mad Dog. That's her name.
Okay, because my name's Matthew too, so I was like, damn, they fucking
I have
psychic.
2 Maddies.
But
I have 2 Maddies in my chat. But I think Black Ops 3 did customization wrong though, because think about this. In Black Ops 1, we had such useful weapon upgrades. Crossbow became monkey bombs. Just you had like 14 of them.
Yes, I got you. Yeah,
Ballistic knives, you could revive people. And it's just those things that just made the game so cool. And then there's like dual wields, and then there was sights. It just made the game so fun. And now we don't have that anymore because we can just attach a sight. We can just... yeah, and like every pack of punch is the same, and it's never cool. And you obviously know, like, the things don't become a surprise after you pack a punch them once, but just I love how you had the ability to just like have really cool weapons.
Yeah, I agree with you with that, and part of customization, I can totally agree with you on that. That's something I really miss too. Like, for example, like I think when you shoot it, like, kind of acts like a monkey bomb. That was really, really cool in Black Ops 1. And I think they had, like, what were those things? Like, they kind of had like, those mini crossbows and Grycrow. If you get pack punch them, you can still revive them. But that was like only one weapon out of like all of the out of all the weapons, it was the only one thing that they kind of added that's like significant to like customization. What you call it? By the way, you do prank calls on stream? Because that's really cool. That's
dude,
really, really cool.
I developed because you gotta adapt, improvise, whatever that meme is.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta be original.
Yeah.
You gotta be original. You can't be like one of these fucking. We're gonna get into it later. The small YouTubers who just do everything just to be like their, like just to be like their peers, just to be like their just to be like literally just to be like, let's say Noah J. And for example, like the scammers that call you, like like from the IRS and like that.
Yeah.
They don't call me. I call them. You know how many times I have a video on my channel. Not being a shameless plug, I swear to God, but I have a video on Artificial Gaming, me calling a scammer, 2 scammers actually, and I had her. So good. We were talking Trump. We were talking about McDonald's. We were talking about if it was hot in India. He was calling me the N-word, which I had to beep out multiple times in the video. It was really like it was. Let me tell you something. I swear to God, every time I go on Google Chrome, I get that fake pop-up like, oh, critical alert from Microsoft, and every time I see a number, I write it down and I get ready for a video. So listen, anytime you want. When you're doing a prank call stream, I swear to God, I will have scammer numbers up the wazoo. I would love it. And I still make videos on it, but bro, it is the best calling scammers. It's so funny because I know what they're going to say. I know what they're going to make me try to do on my computer. So it's the best. It's honestly the best. It's so cool.
So what I love about the prank calls is I did something so original with it though, because I do it in my stream. Like, I'll be playing a game and when everybody just like do prank calls now, I'll tell them to wait a bit, and then I do the prank calls, and I'm like, get your phone numbers ready because I'm gonna do it soon. And anyways, it makes it really nice because I only have probably like 20 subscribers that make it to are either constant viewers or they come in like every other time. But the rest of my the rest of my subs are like video watchers. So it makes it prank calls make it really good for highlights, and then like putting it in highlights, and then like everybody sees it and it's just like so funny, and I get such good feedback from it. But last night I called KFC, right? And I was like, can I get can I get some medium rare chicken with some feathers on it still? And then she was like, go F yourself. And I was like, what? This girl employee from KFC just said go F yourself to me.
That is unprofessional, but I still want the chicken.
But yeah, it was so funny, dude. I never want to stop prank calls. It's gonna get to the point where like I've called so many numbers already. So
that's what I'm saying. If you need scammers' phone numbers, if you know the guy, you know the guy. But yeah, man, definitely. Tell me when you're doing one of the streams. I'd love to watch them. I love to see I'd love to see you do that. But yeah, I
have to remember to actually like post on Twitter that I'm streaming, but I always forget because I'm doing so much. I'm just making sure audio sounds okay. And then like I'm telling my Discord server, guys, I'm streaming, and that crap. It I don't know. I always forget Twitter.
Yeah, trust me, I understand. Cause like we were talking about, I think the other day, just like you're talking about the podcast.
Can you repeat what you said?
Getting into all that, like.
He just went full robot.
Hello?
Yeah, you just went full robot. I'm sorry, I didn't understand anything you just said.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. It's going good.
Okay, because they're saying voice connected, and they kind of like the oh no, it's saying something like, you know, it has like voice connected all in a way in Discord.
Yeah, I don't know why it's acting up right now. It's probably my internet.
It's good now. Wait, no. Let me try calling me back, alright?
Alright. Okay, we left the call. Meme squad fam, we call back.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, we good?
Yes, it sounds better. So, say what you're saying.
So what I was saying was, we were talking about it a lot in the stream, just in the general the Discord, when we weren't talking about the podcast. Streaming is like something I don't want to do a lot often, because I don't want to be known as, you know, just a streamer on YouTube. I don't want to be known as, like, you know, just in general a person who sits down for 2 hours, 3 hours if they're playing zombies, you know, like a podcast, like an hour and a half. I don't want to be known as a person who gets all their content, all their views and subs from like 2 hours and that's it, they're done for the day. I want to be known as a YouTuber who sits down, edits a video for a day, maybe 2 days, works in the thumbnail for a long time. I want to be known, and I work really, really hard on my videos, and it's something like streaming is a lot, you know, until I get a comfortable setup, until I get comfortable, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I don't want to deal with the whole entire streaming community. Like you go on their channel, you click on videos, and you see just in general play back the streams 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. I want to see like videos. I want to see series. I want to see, like, you know, something that actually makes you original. So that's what I really want to do. So that's why, you know, whenever you were getting to the point where, you know, like putting on Twitter and everything, like, that's how I got to, it just came to me. I don't know how I feel about streaming a lot when it comes to World War II. I know it's gonna be something like that's a lot of people's gonna do, and I know because on our channel we're gonna be streaming a lot, but maybe I'll make Air Unlimited stream a lot more. Cause that's like, you know, first for in Nerd Periods chat. This is not just my channel. People get that really confused, and I hate how people actually get that confused. But it is, you know, an easy mistake to make because Alan is not really that active on social media as much as I am. But this is a two-person channel. Me and Air Limited, or known as Vinny. Like I said, when I was playing with Reed, people saying, "Of course you have a friend named Vinny. Of course in Brooklyn you have a friend named Vinny." But this is a two-person channel. We do it. Originally it was 3 people, but now it's 2, me and Air Unlimited. So we definitely have a lot of fun doing videos together. We made a lot of collab videos, and I might just make him be the one to stick to streaming sometimes, and maybe I'll do them. But I don't feel like, you know, I just want to, like, you know, just say and maybe just get some feedback off you. Maybe I have like the same mindset. I don't know, but just like streaming, I don't want to be known for. You know, I don't want to be known for as a streamer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so before I tell my opinion, guys, this is a live stream. This is live. Yes, hi Mad Dog, hi Section. This is a live stream. I'm just not saying anything.
They've been asking us since the beginning, and I think we said it's a live stream.
Dude, it would be so rude if I interrupted him, so that's why I'm not talking to you guys. But no,
but everybody, first of all, everybody watching, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it because this is the first ever live ArtificialGaming podcast. So everybody, you know, everybody in Nerd Period stream, and I know people in my stream, they came for a little bit. Thank you so much for just in general sticking out for a little bit and just watching the podcast. It's really been it's been a lot of fun so far. We have one more topic and then we're done here, but I'm gonna let you talk about the whole live stream situation.
So I wanted my channel to be videos, but then I realized how hard videos were to make. And I realized that like videos aren't something I can do every other day like a live stream. And people enjoy live streams so much more, and I love the interactions I can get with the people. And just making videos, I realized I tried making a Team Fortress 2 video a while back, right? And it felt so forced, everything. So I've just stuck to this thing where if I get an idea, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna take my time working on it because I've had a few good ideas, but then they became so rushed. I had a great idea for the launch of the open beta, but I didn't get to do it because it was already I was like super rushed and I couldn't do it well enough. And just like I don't rush anything anymore. If it's gonna take 3 days, I'm gonna do it in 3 days. I'm not gonna force myself to do it in 1. And just like that's why I like live streaming. It's really fun. Sometimes it feels like a waste of a thumbnail idea if the stream goes bad, because you're like, oh, I kind of can't do the same thing.
I understand how you feel. Trust me. Yep.
Because I make some good thumbnails, right? But then I try to be creative on them at all times. And sometimes it gets really hard to be creative on a thumbnail.
Yeah, I honestly get what you're saying. I remember sometimes I go and to stream, and let's say the thumbnail is like, you know, Shaz go high round. Have the same feeling yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't feel like playing Shaz more. I'm failing so many times. I don't feel like playing Shaz. Let's play Origins. I had someone come in saying, I came here for the thumbnail. What the hell is this? And it's like, I'm sorry. I can't change the thumbnail. I changed the title. I can't change the thumbnail. So I understand what you mean by that with streaming. I 110% understand what you mean by that.
Yeah, like I have this really awesome thumbnail I made, and just like I already used it for a stream already, but the stream didn't go so well. So like I can, I feel like let's segue this into the next topic because it's kind of perfect. But just like the renders, by the way, if I didn't tell you my opinion on the render thing yet, I think it's...
Well, you know what? How about this? We talked a lot about the streaming. We talked a lot about that. Let's get into the third topic right now. The smaller zombie YouTuber drama that's going on. I'm going to let you, because I cut you off, so I'm going to continue saying your opinion on this whole thing. the smaller zombie YouTuber drama. Let's try to make a big effort to not name any names, but if you are in the drama and you understand me, and I can say for Nerd Period, I don't know if you've been active on Twitter about it.
No, I haven't.
I have been an outsider looking in, so you know, I talked to, you know, one of the main people who involved, and I talked to him on Twitter. I shared my opinion, but then I backed up. I didn't really get into it that much. But yeah, go ahead, man.
So I looked into it a bit ever since you told me a few days ago, so I can come to the podcast well educated. So, but anyways, I think the whole situation is stupid. I don't know. I know it must be hard to use renders, but like today, I made a transparent gun PNG, right? And then I just gave it out to a bunch of Discord servers and saying like, hey guys, use this if you want to. I just made this for one of my thumbnails, but you can use it. And just like buying renders though, it's so useless. I've never used a gun more than twice in any thumbnail besides a thunder gun. That's the only thing I've used more than twice. More than once, I mean. And will be in a flamethrower, but that's the only things. And I think buying renders are stupid. I think somebody, if you do it just for fun and you do it for yourself, you should give access to other people for using it, even if it's free. But like, I don't know, I think the whole situation is stupid, that he's flagging the people who didn't know.
It's terrible.
Like, the people who didn't know, I don't think they deserve to get flagged, but the people who did know, they deserve to get flagged for using them.
Now, I understand what you're saying, 110%, but when you make a render, you're still using Activision's material.
Yeah.
So it's not theirs.
Yeah,
so you have no right to flag them anyway.
Yeah, and let alone take people's money for them.
I feel like it's really, really stupid. Like, you know, now getting onto my opinion, now I'm making a video on this, so I'm, you know, of course I'm going to have all my details out here, but I'm going to make a video about it just in general, because I can't take it. I talked before I knew all this drama was going on. I loved renders. I think they're really cool. I think they're really sexy. I think they make the thumbnails so cool, and I wanted some. So I talked to the kid, you know, one of the main people involved in it, and I was like, hey man, can I get some renders? And he because I said, I know you make them. I know you're really good at them. He goes, you know they ain't free, right? Right. Besides saying, oh, hey, what's going on, man? I heard you, like, you know, you might run this. Besides that, right away, you know they ain't free, right? I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm like, well, do you make them or do you just get them from people? He goes, I make them. I'm like, all right, no problem. I understand. You know, good on you. It's really hard to make renders. You know, congratulations to be able to do that. So then he says, all right, $2 a piece. I was like, listen. I don't know, you know, if you think this is a business or you think this is like a corporation, but don't you like the feeling of telling someone, you know what, use this. You know, I'm gonna help someone out. Use this. And wouldn't you feel excited to see your work on another person's thumbnail? Wouldn't you be really excited to say, hey, that's my render? Or just, you know, like, it's hard to say that's mine because, you know, you didn't make it, of course. You did, like, you know, you did process it. It is yours. But, you know, I saw a tweet from a big YouTuber saying whoever's striking them is really stupid because it's not technically yours, and there's nowhere in the YouTube term of service that, you know, like that. There's no rules saying, oh, renders are whatever, because you know, they can't prepare for that. But that's not their work. It's not their material. That's all. Like, let's say you made a KT4 render. That's not your KT4. Who made up the KT4? Treyarch. Activision has the rights to that. So it's not your render. Now I know, for example, BT Welling. He went into this so deep. He had so many tabs open about, he talked to YouTube about it. He talked to literally, he looked up what exactly comes out to your material and your stuff. It's not right to flag them. And if you're flagging someone over those renders and you're really getting that mad over having someone say, okay, I'm gonna now. I understand you're mad that they took and leaked your renders. I understand that. I understand why you're mad that they leaked them. But now when like tons of people have these renders and tons of people are using them, you can't strike them because you'll be striking so many channels and you look at the biggest dick in the world. Like that's like, for example, having the new Apple iPhones in T-Mobile but they're not sold yet, but you just go out and say, hey, I got the iPhone free. Yeah, take it. And everybody who has them not knowing that, they weren't supposed to do that get arrested. Like that's you can't do that. And it's really, really stupid. And I have such, because the people who are striking these channels are involved in being unoriginal, just streaming, not even making videos. Like majority are streams, not videos. Yeah. It's those type of people, and those type of people who I have a feeling, because I was in their Discord, I have a feeling that they view bot and they sub bot. And I had 2 people actually DM me saying the people who who are involved in the render whole thing, they do view bot and sub bot. And I gotta be honest with you, I believe them. Yeah. I 100% believe them, because there's some people who made new channels. Like, that's another thing. I'm sorry if I'm going on and on about this, but I feel really, about this shit. I feel like, you can't stop me once you start me. But it's like the YouTubers who are involved in that, they all made, separate channels just to play different games on them. Do you understand when one person said I'm going to make a separate channel for different games? I've saw so many tweets saying, hey, check out my new channel. Hey, I made a new channel. Check out my new channel. I understand if you have a click with each other, yeah, you're going to, do the same thing what your friend does. But it's just go. If I don't stop talking, I'm going to make myself sound stupid. Just please go on. Come on.
So just like the whole render issue, it's not even worth it to buy it. Like, I don't even know why he's selling it, because dude, who uses one thing on their thumbnail more than once? I try to do like something different every thumbnail, even if it's just like,
exactly. And you go on these people's channels and you see the same render of a monkey bomb being thrown and a thunder gun. Like, it's
yeah. And it's just so stupid. Like, nobody wants to see that. It's just like your content. It's the same thing, but now your thumbnails are the same thing. Wait, what were you talking? Oh yeah, views and subbots, dude. I don't even know how you view bot, like how that even happens.
I don't know if you heard me say in the other podcast. I don't even know how you fucking do it. How do you do it?
I heard you talking about.
I know there's a website. I know there's a link that they sent in the Discord, because when I was in their Discord, the people who involved in the drama Storm's Discord, they sent the link, and I forgot what it said, but for some reason this name's coming in my head. For some reason, it's called Ubot or iBot or something like that, and they sent the link and they right away retracted the message. So, because they didn't want people to see it or something like that. And I was like, who viewbots here? And I heard one of the friends being like, he was like, oh, everyone here, but they were all laughing. But like, I feel like they were saying that sarcastically, like, oh, everybody viewbots here, try to make me think they don't, but in reality, they do. So, I mean, I don't know. And going to their second channels right away, the first day they have like 300 subs. But and I said it with BT Welling, if that's really, if their subs are genuine and they're worked hard for, God bless. Honestly, I give you all the luck in the world. I swear to God, good job. But if you're scheming over the fact that people are working really hard, like you, like me, like I feel like everybody in your chat right now who I see have channels, and my chat and BT Welling, AR Limited, we all work hard. to make a name for ourselves and to be original. And I feel like we are the future that are going to end up growing at a slow pace, slowly but surely. However, when we're at that point that all the other fake assholes are at right now, they're not going to be mature. They're not going to know how to talk to people. They're not going to know how to talk to big companies, like, you know, like try to collab and market their own channel. They're not going to be mature. They're not going to be grown. They're not going to be smart. I feel like we are, though, because you, especially, just in general, everybody else in the community that like us, we're respectful. We know our place. We don't think we don't act like our shit don't stink. Like, we all know where we're at. We all work hard, and I feel like that's what we have to keep doing on and on again in order to make our channels really great. I feel like, just in general, I'm going to say you are on the right track for that, and everybody who I named, you know, as I'm going on. So it's really, this whole drama puts a lot into perspective. It really does.
Yeah, and like there's been like so many zombies YouTubers, and it's like very suspicious too, because I think all these zombie YouTubers that are very like under suspicion that they're view and sub botting, they're like at 100,000 subs, and like, and then they grow so slowly after that, and it's just like, yeah, you want to know why they screwed up the algorithm so much with bot? Because like YouTube can detect bots now, but either they don't like, if they're viewing videos, they won't count them as bots. But like, in a lot of the live streams, like, I don't think a lot of the live streams are view botting. I think those are real people who ended up subbing, but it's probably just because they saw the number and they're like, oh, I'm gonna sub.
Exactly. Yep.
And then,
honestly, that's a great point. I swear to God, great point. I have the same feeling 110%.
And I also hate how people subscribe based on the amount of subscribers they already have. I'm lucky enough to find like the most dedicated people to my channel. Like, all my most dedicated subscribers are like the best people, and just like also the people who sub and viewbot have no work ethic at all, and that's why they stream. Like, they do unoriginal streams, not doing something cool or funny. Just like they do nothing. Like, I'm doing something. I'm streaming World War II, and that's very unoriginal. But, well, actually not really, because people are making videos.
It's a beta. You're gonna want to stream it. You're gonna want to play it. That's not. I understand a lot of people are doing it, but that's not like being unoriginal. Was like having Black Ops 2 out for 4 years and doing the same challenge that they saw someone else do yesterday. Like, that's what, you know.
And at least I'm adding something to the stuff, like the prank calls that are super funny. And just like, people love that, and I've had a few people go coming to the chat, like clicking on the video just because we were doing prank calls, and like that's a good way to bring in new people, and I love doing it, to be honest. And I've never seen anybody else do it in their streams, and I'm like, well, gonna be a trendsetter here.
Yeah, and it's like, that's exactly what I mean. Like, and I know you saw the skits I've done. The skits like for E4C and just, you know, the posts like my addiction stuff. I try to do them in order to be original. I try to do them in order to stay active with my subscribers. And I made a video talking about just in general what to look forward to for the next Treyarch Zombie game, and that got so many comments, so many views for, like, you know, if I feel like that video needed, because views? I feel like people wanted to know what my opinion was. However, at the end of the day, when I had all the comments come in saying, well, I think this, I think that, and me responding to all of them, and I know you do it too, I know you respond to all your comments, stuff like that, it's like that's what I love, and that's what I like to see. I feel like the other small zombie YouTubers out there right now, they try to just, you know, they try to do the same thing everybody else does. They try to, you know, they use it. How many times do you see a live stream, right? And they're like, guys. How many times they say guys? How many times they say bro, hey bro, guys? It's annoying.
Yeah,
it really is annoying.
And them saying rest in peace or rip, like I did that for a while.
Oh my God,
just because when you hang around people who do something, you usually get that habit as well. And the person I used to stream with said rip like 24/7. And I don't say it anymore just because you sound so unintelligent when you say it. Especially you do it the amount that, like, the Smith plays just like, oh, rip, guys, oh, guys, we're gonna just, oh, guys, oh. It just sounds so stupid and retarded, and I don't want to be like that. It's so annoying, and I have no room to, like, I really have no room to say anything about unoriginality right now.
I swear to God, me
I'm
too. I understand.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground. That's what everybody's doing right now. Everybody's streaming that game, but I'm doing it because I have fun and I have other things that I can offer to the table in the streams, like actually responding to comments and doing some funny stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's a dog-eat-dog world. That's what I feel like this, you know, this time, especially in the YouTube community, especially in this Call of Duty community and the zombie community, it's a hard time, to say the least, but, you know, we're gonna have to just keep pushing forward, and we're gonna have to, you know, it's honestly, we just gotta keep working hard, and our time will come. People will recognize the people who actually work hard, and people will actually recognize the people who want it because they love their content, not because they want the fame or the money or just in general the sponsors. One day they will come to know, and you know the saying, good things happen to bad people, but at the end of the day, there's always a happy ending to every story. So gotta wait and see, my man. And I feel like if you just work hard, good things will happen.
Yes.
Good things will happen.
We both worked hard on our channels, and I'm never going to drop that. There's a time I was going to delete my channel one night because I had the worst stream ever, and it got me so frustrated. And
there's streams where I'm just talking to myself, but you know what? I don't care.
No, it wasn't bad in that way. I got trolled. I came in and got trolled, and it was pretty bad. I forgave the person. But the whole situation, they made dual accounts as moderators, right? And they're like, what happened to my mod? And I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm sorry, because you know, people usually work pretty hard to get mod, or they've wanted it. So I was like, oh, sorry, I'll fix that. And I gave the mod back, and they were not the people. And yeah, you can probably figure out what happened from there. It was a frustrating stream. I was so angry.
You know, it happens, honestly. Sometimes it's the cards you're dealt, to be honest with you, whenever you stream.
Yeah.
It's the card you're dealt. But first of all, getting towards the end of the topic that we just got to, I just want to say first and foremost, everybody in Nerd Period's chat, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for just talking and
comment,
talking about the streams.
Comment so they can subscribe to you.
Oh, okay. I'll just what should I comment? What should I comment? Right. Let's write.
Who is Matthew?
Alright, I commented that. There we go. I commented that.
Oh,
so
ew,
if you want to subscribe, there's my channel right there. So first and foremost, thank you guys so much for first of all, can you hear me? Can you hear my voice good?
Yeah.
Is everything good? Alright, so thank you guys. So honestly, everybody in the chat, I had in my chat, Air Unlimited came out here to say hello in the podcast for a little bit. Air Unlimited, thank you so much. Section, thank you so much for coming over to my stream. ZZ Killer, what's going on? Rage Pirate, thank you so much. He's actually the one who actually made my my intro. But guys, you are all awesome. I do the same content that Nerd Period does. Call of Duty, zombies, just general all-around Call of Duty channel. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you so much for subscribing. And Nerd, I'm sorry, I called you Nerd. What, Gage?
No, everybody calls me Nerd. I don't care if people call me Nerd. I thought people would call me that anyways. So I was like, it's a great name.
Yeah, and sorry that I just saw right now my live stream just froze, but thank God it froze towards the end of the stream. Thank you so much.
I went in your stream and I was like, what's happening? Should I
Yeah,
say something?
it says low bandwidth, so I'm probably just gonna end my stream right now. So on my stream, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. Nerd period. What do you gotta say?
Everybody, thank you for coming to the podcast, and we'll see you in the next one.
Exactly. So I'm gonna end my stream right